Hello. One take, Isaac. One take, Isaac. None of the bricks start sinking and pulling away from the wall. Right, so we are back on the extension we started a couple months ago now. Since you guys were last here, we have had all of the steels go on, which have all passed by the building inspector, so that is absolutely fantastic. Not only have all the steels gone on, but we have got the flat roof on and 200mm worth of insulation. So today was a bit of a dead start for Jake, and Jake again, because we've got another Jake now. First things first, we loaded our 1,100 bricks this morning, just throwing them up absolutely everywhere. Oh, look at breakfast. I hopped on the steel saw for a good hour and a half and ended up doing a load of pistol cuts. So these are the pistol cuts I did, and they took a very long time. Good boy, stay away from them bad girls, yeah. The good ones just can't get me high. So what we did is we had the steel 20mm higher than the face brickwork to allow the brick to actually sit over the lip of the steel, if that makes sense. So after we did that, we then did the tray detail, just like the timber frames, which we have finally finished. So we've got our DPC coming up 100mm, and then we've just got our felt. So any penetration moisture or any moisture that does get into the cavity, even though we do have a 300mm wide capping stone, or is it capping stone? No, it's a aluminium piece. It's aluminium, isn't it, on top of this. It's gonna run down, hit our tray, and then come straight out of the weep holes, which we've also had to pistol. I've had to take, what, 15mm off there. You'd see how much it would stick up. So that's how much we've actually taken off the brick. So overall, it's been a very, very faffy day, hasn't it? So tomorrow it's just me and little Jake. We're going to be blasting all the bricks because I've done everything what's faffy and slow. So a couple more days, hopefully we will be out of here, but I'll catch you tomorrow morning and we'll actually do some proper laying. So we've just got to the job, 7:15. Today we need to get this brickwork up, what I started last night, building over the steel, and then I'm also going to tackle the brickwork down the larger gable end. Now I've already set all of my datums what we need to hit, so we need to hit the top of the parapet. The joiners on this job are absolutely bang on and everything works perfectly gauge, so that is perfect for me, so no crashing or bumping up like I used to have to do on the timber frames. And then once we've sent that up, whether it be tomorrow or later on this afternoon, I need to build over the rest of the steels with my pistol cuts. Now I've not got Big Jake with me today because he's now on holiday, so I've got the new apprentice little Jake and another lad just to help him out, because the access to the sand and cement and all the bricks is just miles away from where I'm actually working. So 2 labourers, 1 bricklayer today. So we're going to see how we get on. Sad. Tip it on that one. Not as quick this time. Otherwise it ends up like the other one. Nice. Good lad. Right, let's go. Oh, what a hit. Hello. Perfect. Yeah, it was me. No, I couldn't shout you. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw comp at you, mate. I just couldn't get hold of you. So we've just finished up building this gable up to our height for the coping stones. I've frogged down these ones so they don't hold water. Oh, that's a solid one. There we go. Because I've got a aluminium coping going on, if ever water does get into the brick, I don't want it to pull there and go into the cavity. So that's why we've frogged this last course down. Transferring round to here, and we're going to blast the next 1, 2, 3, 4 courses in, and then I've also racked back here so the roofers can do all of their lead work, their felt work, and just whatever they need to do there. Nice one. So we've just transferred to this side over the steel again. We've got 4 courses to get on, just setting all of my height. So I've got my level across. I've put a tiny little profile here, so I'm just going to give that a little mark now, and then we'll see how we're looking. 382. So I need to pick up about 7 mil to get this, but that won't be too bad. And we'll get this one in, and then we'll start transferring around and laying all of our pistol cuts back over the steels. Right, so we're just setting up this internal corner here. The measurement from external brickwork back to the internal corner is about 830, so it was never really going to work brick. So what we've got here is a small cut of 190 to 195. Once that weep hole's gone, I'll be able to close up a little bit more. We've got another little pistol brick here for the internal corner to be built. The reason I probably could have got this to work with a full brick here, but because I'm coming out 25 mil here to cover the steel again, that's the reason for this little cut. But I don't think you'll notice in the grand scheme of things. I've just set my line up and I've paced out this brickwork. What we're going to do is pull through all of these pistols so they're going off, because otherwise I'm going to have a right nightmare trying to build this wall rapid. I'm going to put this course on right now and then continue in that internal corner.
The lightning shows my weakness, the thunder knows my secrets. The storm is like a brother, it knows me like no other. So let it rumble, let it roll, 'cause it's all I know. You can keep your calm and easy, but that peaceful life ain't for me. like I'm home again. Don't need your safe and sound. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. I see the waters rising with waves as strong as iron. My soul was born for running. The darkness is my compass, and I will follow where it goes, 'cause it's all I know. You can keep your sunshine story, but that peaceful life ain't for me. The harshest gales call out from the trees, like it can sense the reckless in me. And when the clouds roll in, it's like I'm home again. Don't need your safe and sound. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. Let the
Here we go, one take Isaac, one take Isaac. So yesterday we absolutely flew the brickwork round. It was myself, and then we had two little helpers. Well, I say two little helpers, two labourers. We got about 650 bricks down yesterday, so follow me, Logan. We pulled these panels through here, a bit difficult, overhanging 25mm, but no bother whatsoever. And then this morning, I just pulled the rest of this round and just built this small bit of brickwork here, what needs to be pointed. You can see how I've racked back for all of the drains coming out the flat roof, hence why I've got my tubes in here. So I have just started whipping up a 1 brick pillar downstairs. So I'll show you what we're on with now, and then we hopefully should be wrapping up soon. So follow me. How do we get down? We'll have to go down the long way, aren't we? So this is the basically half brick pillar I'm talking about. It's 115mm per brick, and we've just thrown that up pretty quick. What I've got behind is a bit of timber which we are anchoring these ties to every 3. We've obviously got a wall starter pack behind it, so we're using them as well. And I've just gone for a nice little profile setup to really anchor this down so none of the bricks start sinking and pulling away from the wall. I've got to stick a lintel on top of this and then do, I don't know, about 110 bricks above this. And then that is upstairs, totally wrapped up. And then, if you follow me, Logan, once I finish that, all we need to do is a brick on edge detail. So I did this in the first video, but it was the wrong height. So I've got brick on edge detail to come all the way here, all the way around and over there, and a block behind it. And then I've also got an angled brick on edge to do. Follow me, follow me. Oh, sorry, Logan. And then I've also got an angled brick on edge detail to do here. Oh, so this is going to be a 1.5 bricks on edge, and you can see the angle of what it's going to be sitting at. It's going to be sitting about there, and we've got our triple glaze bifold door sitting there. So that's the detail we're going for. So a lot of just messing about today, but hopefully it should be our last day. So we've just dobbed the lintel on, and I've just done my profile setup and set up all of the trays. Scaffold's kind of in the way, so I've had to take off a few bits and bats, but nothing too major. So we need to get on 20 courses over this lintel. What I might do is just prop a little bit under the lintel. I've only got 600 mils worth of bricks going over, so it's not too bad. So we're going to send this up right now. The lads are loading out all of the brickwork down below, what we're going to be doing the brick on edge downstairs, and then we've just got a few little bits and bobs of snagging, and then we should be out of here. So there we go, we've pretty much wrapped up 95% of the extension, finished everything up to our coping stone level, so that's absolutely perfect. Right now I'm going to jump downstairs and start doing the 1.5 bricks on edge at like a 30-degree angle. So I'm going to run over that, hopefully shouldn't be too hard, get that done, get the other one done, and then we should be out of here. Nice. So I am currently working on these 1.5 brick on edge, which are slanted down. Now the reason they're slanted down is because we've got a triple glazed bifolding door sitting here, actually on this blockwork here, and then the sill, I don't even know if there is a sill. Any water that comes off the window or hits this will run straight off the building. Just measured the gauge, and all we were doing there is to see how many bricks would fit into this on edge, and it worked out 43. Was it 43? Yeah, it was. It was 42.8. I'll pull that taut 2 meters, 3 meters, 210 mil. Sound. So basically 43 bricks we need to do this for, and then we're going to do the exact same over there, but only 1 brick on edge. So we're going to crack on and see how we get on. So we've just finished up building those brick on edge. Overall, that is this extension totally wrapped up for myself and the team. Something a little bit different, and overall looks absolutely banging. Lots of nice big openings, lots of big windows and doors, lots of details that I've never done before, so very fun. Next week we are starting a new build, so I'm going to go check it out tomorrow and set all the lines out on Saturday, and then we will be flying. So I will catch you in the next one.